Hi everybody, hope you're having a great day. We're going to start off integer exponent notes. Those are on page 5. So take a minute, get to page 5. The first thing you can see up here is we have the notation with the exponents. So 3 to the first is 3. 3 squared is 9. To get the exponent, let's get a new document. And 1. So you're going to write 3, you're going to use this caret button right there. So it'll make that little box there, and we're going to say 3 cubed. That's going to give me 27. So that goes right there. Going back this way, 3 to the 0 is 1. When you type in 3 to the negative 1, it's going to give you 1/3. This is 1/9. This is 1/27th, and you can see if I multiply 1/27 by 3, I'll get 1/9, then I'll get the 1/3, so on and so forth. So that's the patterns we're going to be looking for. Down here, we want to see what this really means. So first give this an underline. B to the n. All right, what that means is that whatever this number is in the sky is how many times we're going to write b out. The next rule, anything to the 0 power is 1. And then the third rule we're going to look at, if you have a negative here, it means the exact same thing, the number of times that it gets written out, but now it's going to get written in the denominator. So looking at that, it's asking me to use this function right here. So we'll say, okay, f of 2 equals 20 times 2 to the second. So that really means 2 times 2. That you have the extra 2's there. And then you can put that right into the calculator, 20 times 2 to the second, and you're going to end up with 80. In this one, anything to the 0 power is 1, because I'm not going to write it at all, times the 20 equals 20. And the last one is 20 times 2 to the negative 2. So first, I haven't shown you one on the calculator, so let's do that. 20 times 2, use that caret button, right, make sure you can see it, negative 2, and that gives me 5. What happened, I have 20, this becomes 1 over 2 times 2, and then it's 20 times a fourth, which reduces to 5. Okay, let's turn to page 6. So what we want to see from this, the property of exponents here, that this one right here, you're going to say 2 to the third would be 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the fourth, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And if I count all of those up, I could rewrite that as 2 to the 7th. You notice I had 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. So you're going to look at this next one, and I want you to see that you're going to have 6 spots and then 2 spots, and that will be a total of 8. So you'll write out those steps. Here, it's in variable form, so they want you to show them that in this first one that I did 3 plus 4, that was 7. There was 7 altogether here. Here, if I had the 6 2's and then 2 more, that was a total of 8. So I'm going to use the property that would be adding them. Okay? Now looking at this one, we can break it apart here. First, if I want to use that new law I just did, 3 plus negative 1 is 2. Or, what is that little extraness? Look at it this way. 2 to the third would be 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the first would be just 1, 2, and the negative puts it in the denominator. So now one of those cancels, and you have your exponent of 2 again. Now at the bottom, we've got our next rule. The exponent means multiplying by the same thing there. So if I have 3 squared and I want that 3 times, it would look like this. And then the 3 squared would be 3 times 3, 3 times 3, 3 times 3. So a total of 6 3s. So 3 to the 6th. And you can see here, 2 times 3 is 6. So now the next one would be 3 to the 4th twice. That's that exponent telling me to write it twice. And now this exponent is saying write each one 4 times. So a total here of 3 to the 8th. So that means the rule will be m times n. Now you're going to go ahead and go out to page 10. Now we're going to look here, okay? So now we're going to go rational exponent notes, and we're going to be looking at fractions in the exponent. So you're going to take the calculator as you've been doing, type 25, use the caret to the 1/2 or 0.5, and it's going to tell me 5. You're going to go through and you're going to do the next one, raising both of them to the 1/2 power. And you're going to notice right here, it is remarkable that maybe you'll remember it. The exponent of the 1/2 is the square root. So this is the notation that we're going to take from that. So b to the 1/n is the same thing as writing the nth root of b. So down here, the 125 to the 1/3. You can type that right in here, 125 to the 1/3. And I get 5. What happened is that I took the cube root of that. Now notice this one, the negative, there's 2 different things going on. So 1 over the square root of the 9. Now here's where you're going to work more. So let's look here at 3. The number on the top is the power. The number on the bottom is the root. So I have my x. The power is 1. Feel free to write that if you want. The root is 5. So the number in the numerator came right there. The number in the denominator lives right there. Next one. Again, power is 1. The root is 3. The added bonus of the negative means that this all moved to the denominator. Here we go. Here's another one. First, the negative. Put it in the denominator. Second, power of 1, and it's a square root. So looking over here on 11, I've flipped the page. We want to rewrite these. So 16 would have a power of 3, a root of 4. 25 have a power of 3 and a square root. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to leave C for you. So first, power of 5, root of 2, and because it's negative, it has to go in the denominator. So please try D. It's going to end up looking like that. And now flip back to page 4, and I just want to go through the rules and have you do the you tries. The answers will be waiting for you in class, okay? So first, when I'm multiplying powers, I add them. The rule is if I have m times x to the n, that I have x m plus n. The division of powers is the subtraction. So you'll have x squared here. If I have x to the m over x to the n, I am subtracting those. Next one, power to a power, you multiply. Remember when we did that one? The 0 power means anything is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. And then lastly here, multiple things going on. So first, the 2 cubed would be 2 times 2 times 2, and the x times x times x. Each of those would get to be hit 3 times. So everybody gets involved. 2 cubed, x cubed, or 8x cubed. And lastly, division, same rule. So now in class, you will do the practice and ask all the questions that you want.